"Nice dress," someone sneered as she walked into the room. They thought they were judging her, underestimating her, seeing nothing more than the surface. But the truth she carried beneath her calm exterior would leave them frozen in disbelief. What city are you watching from today? If this story resonated with you, hit subscribe for more stories about extraordinary people. Her name was Lieutenant Kara Thompson, a woman who had spent years in silent preparation. On the streets, she appeared elegant, poised, someone who could walk into a room and blend in perfectly. She moved with grace, her dress flowing around her like a shadow in the light, masking the iron strength beneath. Few people knew that she was not just a soldier. She was a Navy SEAL, one of the rare women who had earned the Trident, a symbol of elite mastery that demanded discipline, courage, and a mind sharpened for precision and danger. Today, she was attending a high-level diplomatic gathering, an event filled with men who measured strength in their arrogance and dismissed competence if it didn't match their expectations. Kara had learned long ago that the world often underestimated those who did not shout the loudest, and she would let them learn the hard way. The moment she entered, whispers followed. Comments about her appearance, her dress, her hair. "You really think you belong here?" someone asked with a smirk. The room was full of people who assumed that beauty meant softness and that elegance meant incapacity. Kara felt the weight of their judgments. But she had trained for situations far more dangerous than a room of mocking officials. Every word thrown at her was a test of patience, a chance to prove that perception was a weakness to be exploited. Her mind raced, recalling missions in hostile territory where being underestimated had saved her life countless times. They continued, laughing, confident that she would stay polite, silent, powerless. One particularly bold man leaned close and whispered in a tone meant to intimidate, "You don't belong in this world of real warriors." Kara smiled, calm and collected. She did not respond. She didn't need to. The real message would come soon enough. Hours passed. The conversation circled like predators sizing her up, yet she moved through them with purpose, each step measured. Kara's hands rested lightly at her sides, hiding the gear and symbol of her commitment. The trident she carried beneath her dress was not just an emblem. It was proof that every insult, every sneer, every underestimation was meaningless against experience, against skill, against truth. Then came the moment. In a quiet, deliberate gesture, Kara adjusted the hem of her dress, letting it slip just enough to reveal the engraved symbol pinned to her chest. The silver trident glinted under the soft lighting. Every face in the room changed in an instant. Shock replaced mockery. Respect replaced doubt. Conversations faltered. Laughter died in their throats. The man who had whispered most confidently turned pale, his arrogance dissolving as he realized the reality of the woman before him. Kara did not boast. She simply stood tall, allowing the symbol to speak for itself. It was a subtle revelation, but one that carried the weight of every mission, every challenge, every barrier she had ever faced. No one laughed anymore. No one dared challenge her presence. In that moment, it was clear. She belonged not because she looked the part, but because she had earned it in ways most could never imagine. The elegance was real, but it was backed by steel. The beauty was undeniable, but it was matched by lethal capability. The world had misjudged her, and now they understood. Kara's message to the room was simple. Never judge strengths by appearances. Never assume that quiet grace signals weakness. Every person carries battles unseen, achievements unspoken, and truths that can shatter expectations. The world will always try to define you by what it sees. But true power lies in mastery of self and action, not in the noise others make about you. She left that room with her head held high, not seeking approval, not craving recognition. She had proven nothing to them except reality itself. And reality, she knew, was far more compelling than mockery. What did this story make you feel? Where are you watching from? Subscribe to Soul Relief Stories for more real stories that heal the heart.